Microsoft Word, Chapter 4, Projects 6A and 6B, Finding and Replacing Text and Formatting. Okay, this is something I really need to learn. It is very, very handy in the professional world. It's something I use all the time, and it is incredibly time-saving, and it will increase your accuracy. So, make sure you read about finding and replacing text and formatting before you get started. Alright, Project 6A, Finding and Highlighting Text. Open lease agreement, file save as, / lease agreement. You should be an expert at stuff like that by now, right? Alright, here we go. Step number 2. Find all occurrences of lease, the word lease, by completing the following steps. 2A. Click the Find button in the Editing group on the Home tab. The Editing group is the farthest group on the right-hand side. And right here, you see where it says Find? Okay. Now, as you can see, it's going to open a pane over here. Now, it should be on Results, but mine's not. Mine's on Pages. Okay? That's not where you want it. You want to click on Results. Okay? Try to remember that one. That's actually very important. So you always need to know you need to be on your Results tab. C. Right here where it says Search the Document, you want to type in the word lease. And yes, spelling most definitely counts. D. After a moment, all occurrences of the word lease in the document are highlighted and text thumbnails display in the navigation pane. Click a couple of the text thumbnails in the navigation pane to select the text in the document. Alright, so first of all, take a look at your document. You can see where the word lease is highlighted. So we're going to come over here. I'm going to click on the second one, and it's going to jump you right to that. Okay? See, it takes you there. Alright. E. Click the Previous button. So right here, that's Previous and that's Next. Okay, the Previous button. Step number 3. Use the Find and Replace dialog box with the Find tab selected to highlight all occurrences of premises in the document by completing the following steps. Click in the document and click Control Home. Okay? Click the Search option arrow in the navigation pane. Okay, so we're going to come right over here, and right here it says Search for More Things, and we want to go to Advanced Find. Alright, that was a really long way to get to your Find and Replace dialog box, and I'll show you another way in a few minutes. Alright, Step C. At the Find and Replace dialog box with the Find tab selected. So we're in our Find and Replace dialog box. Here's our Find tab selected. Okay, and Lease selected in the Find What text box. Okay, so basically we're going to get rid of lease. So if it's not selected, select it, and then type premises. Once again, spelling is really important in this, so always check. I just did. D. Click the Reading Highlight button. Okay, see right here it says Reading Highlight. Hit that little arrow and hit Highlight All. Now, you can grab this in the title bar that's blue and move it out of your way. And then you can click in the document, and this is going to stay open, but it's going to make your document active. And you can scroll through and see every time the word premises is in this document, it's highlighted. Okay? Click your dialog box again to make it active. Okay? Click the Reading Highlight button and then click Clear Highlighting. Okay? Close the navigation pane by clicking the Close button in the upper right-hand corner of the pane. Okay? Alright, read about finding and replacing text, and then move on to Project 6B. Okay, now, remember you can move this, so just shove it out of your way, wherever you want, and just make sure to do a Control Home. You always want to start at the beginning anytime you're doing any type of find and replace. Alright, step number 2. Find all occurrences of lessor and replace them with the name Tracy Hartford by completing the following steps. So let's move this box back down where we can get to it. Okay? Click the Replace button in the Editing group on the Home tab. Okay, so go ahead and close this. They want us to do it another way. That's fine. We're going to close this It's right here, but pretend like you don't know that. And we're going to come over here and we're going to go to replace. Okay, so now you have your Find and Replace dialog box with a Replace tab selected. Okay, and the keyboard command is Control H as in happy. Okay, Control H as in happy is going to open up your Find and Replace dialog box with your Replace tab selected, and that's what I actually use because it's obviously much faster. All right, B. At the Find and Replace dialog box with the Replace tab selected, type lessor in the Find What box. Again, if you don't know how to spell it, take a look at your textbook, make sure you get it right. Press the Tab key to move the insertion point to the Replace With text box. You can also just click with your mouse. Type Tracy Hartford. Whatever you do, whenever you're doing a Find and Replace, always stop and check your spelling because whatever you put in here is going into your document. E. Click the Replace All button right there. F. At the message stating that 11 replacements were made, click OK. Yay, you got all 11, you did it right. With the Find and Replace dialog box still open, complete steps similar to those in Step 2 to find all occurrences of the word lessee and replace it with Michael Iwami. All right, so we don't want to do lessor this time. This time it's lessee. And the name we're going to replace that with is Michael. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely checking my textbook for the spelling of this one. Okay, once you have that in there correctly, go ahead and hit Replace All. And it's going to replace every single one of them. Go ahead and hit OK. And then click Close. And go ahead and save. And you're ready to move on to the next video.